Hey, hey, it's weekly, it's online. It's a concert. That's why we call it Weekly Online Concert.
You're so helpless. You've heard the truth, but you're not sure about it, so you tell yourself this:
I'm safe inside my digital cocoon.
It's when it's time to let it go. Throw your hands up, say I don't know. Like a fish in a river, I go with the flow.
Well, I got voices in my late night in bed, you know I got voices.
Television's lies infect us like a virus.
Now we're sick and weak.
You've been misled, I know it's all been said before, but now you turn the other cheek. Isolated in your bubble, it's when you finally realize all of your screens are your disguise. Spend up all your money getting hypnotized. But that's when it's time to let it go. Throw up your hands, say I don't know. Like a fish in a river, I go with the flow. Always hell-bent on lonely cliches. Fighting only for survival. That's when you finally realize all of your screens are your disguise. Spend all your money getting hypnotized. That's when it's time to let go. Throw up your hands, say I don't know. Like a fish in a river, I go with the flow. Talking about helpless, weakness always. Helpless, lonely cliches. Helpless, weakness always. Helpless, lonely cliches, helpless, weakness always, helpless, lonely cliches, helpless, weakness always, helpless, lonely cliches. Lonely cliches, lonely cliches.
right. So it's us, the Empty Pockets.
Woo!
Here we are. We're back. It's weekly online concert.
It's Wednesday, so here we are.
We're calling this the end of season 3.
And that's crazy.
We're just kind of made up what a season means.
I don't know how consistent we were.
We started this a year ago.
Yeah, that is crazy. My
Topo
friends.
Chico started sending us water. Thank you, Topo Chico. We started appearing in the Polestar live stream charts because you're watching. So thank you so much. This is the end of
Cheers.
the end of season 3. We always do it for free, which is why we got our tip information right below where my shirt says NPR. Below that, it says tips appreciated. And boy, are they appreciated. Nobody appreciates a tip more than Nate, right, Nate?
I love it. I love not only like a monetary tip, but I also like like some wisdom tip.
Sure.
Like, hey, buddy, don't bet on the horses, or
Never.
don't order the soup.
Exactly. Don't go into a land war
How about rib tips?
on Asia.
I love also like Rip Taylor.
Oh no, Dan said rib tips, which I also love. If
Love 'em.
somebody was
I
going to
did say
send
rib tips. He's right.
oh rib tips,
Rib tips.
yes,
Rip
indeed.
tips.
Rip
Those
Taylor.
are actually tips about Rip Taylor.
We got a great show today. It's a big show. It's a king-sized show. It's got to be. It's the final episode of season 3.
Finale.
You got to share. If you're on Facebook, press that share button. Get
We
those tips
really
in. If you like
appreciate it.
Venmo,
Do that.
if you like PayPal,
Do that.
snail mail.
We'll take it.
We won't feel it today, but that's all right. We'll feel really good in 2 weeks when we get that, because that's how long mail takes these days. It's been a full year. That's crazy. I actually think stuff's looking up, babe.
Yeah.
Let's see. The Suez Canal is unblocked.
It's
Did
a
you do that?
Passover miracle.
It's a Passover miracle,
The
Nate.
Egyptians freed the ship. It's
The ship gets out of Egypt on Passover yet again.
Unbelievable.
It's a
You're
mitzvah.
welcome, world.
That's right.
From the Jews, from us.
Shalom.
The ship's out of the Suez, or at least it's unstuck. People are getting vaccinated right and left and
Left
and right.
and right.
And baseball starts tomorrow.
Yes.
So
that right?
It's happening. It's happening. Adam, we got Adam's classic. I mean, we get letters by the garbage bag full. And finally, we just give the people what they want.
People
More
throw
Adam
these.
segments.
Yeah, you throw these letters out first, and then send us the garbage bag.
Yes, that's what I mean by what we're getting, and it's for Adam's idiot Cubs fan segment, everybody's favorite segment outside of the Midwest. Of course,
Absolutely.
we also have Nate's sumo segment.
Woot.
He's talking about is it the best current or the best ever sumo wrestler we're talking about?
No,
today?
we're just going to discuss Yokozuna, which is like
Spoilers.
the top level,
Oh,
like
it's
the
a-
highest
it's a,
rank.
It's a title.
Yeah, it's a title.
I'm learning, Nate.
Yeah.
I'm learning, and
I
of
get it.
course, we have Diane. Diane, it's funny. You're wearing a yellow sweater, and we.
That's hilarious.
We have a yellow sweater conversation here in the studio, and I forgot to bring it up to you before the show.
Wait, what do you mean?
We just, what's the exact
Only
wording?
hot chicks wear yellow.
Only hot chicks wear yellow
Well,
sweaters.
this tracks.
So there you go. Hello, Diane.
Mustard-colored
Confirmed.
sweater.
Great to see you
Confirmed.
guys.
Diane, what are we looking for today for best comment?
Yeah, absolutely. So
So far,
we're
only
gonna
hot chicks
start-
wear yellow sweaters is in the lead for best comment.
That's best comment so far.
Go on, Diane. So sorry.
That's okay. We want to hear from not just Adam, but
Let me interject one more time, Diane.
So we're about to start season 4, and I wanted to hear from you guys. What do you want from season 4 of Weekly Online Concerts?
Other than more mustard-colored Diane sweatshirt moments.
Right.
Or maybe that's
Other
what
than
you
the
want.
obvious.
Maybe that's all you want.
We are giving away, thanks to Topo Chico, a sweet Topo Chico swag package. So get your comments in, and you're gonna win.
Stuff.
You're gonna win something. We'll send it
Stuff.
to you. Congrats to Sherry, who won last week.
Rudy got his package in the mail. I got a picture to post. Pretty nice. You guys are the best.
Hey, baby, when you look this way, there's this moment I just can't describe it. And I know that before today, you might take my cue and pass you by. This time there's no hesitation. Now, get in my
my strength from this being well. You know that I'm still waiting. Whoa,
On the bar stool here.
baby, when you look my way, your eyes linger just a touch too long. Bar is closing and yet you stay till the band plays out their final song. This time there's no hesitation. Getting my strength from this beer. You know that I'm still waiting. Whoa, on the bar stool here, baby. Let's have another drink. Don't take time to think then. Your hands in mine. Still won't find your touch. Have I had too much? Looks like you're feeling fine. Baby, baby, when you look this way, there's a moment and I realize, whoa, you know everything I want to say. Yes, you do, but I know every thought behind those eyes. This time there's no hesitation. Getting my strength from this being well. I'm still waiting. You know I'm still waiting. Yeah. You know that I'm still waiting. On the bar stool here. party of thieves and crooks to sell their books. Those men, oh, they have been blinded by greed. Meanwhile, there's an ocean of those, and meanwhile, there's an ocean of those, and meanwhile, there's an ocean of those in me.
It's a brand new one, Fortune, unrecorded. It's gonna go on our next album.
Woo, woo.
Make all that stack happen. So we got some pretty cool stuff coming up. We are ending season 3, like we said, and starting season 4 April 28th. End of April, we're gonna start up weekly online concert again. We keep learning, keep changing things. But in the meantime, we're not leaving you totally high and dry.
No.
On April 10th, Saturday, April 10th. We
8
got
p.m. Eastern.
8 p.m. Eastern.
We got an Abbey Road show, free, via the Acorn Theater
So-
in.
That sounds like
Three
Abbey
Oaks.
Road Show. But we're
Oh.
actually talking about Abbey Road, the fabulous Beatles album,
No.
the penultimate Beatles album, but recorded last.
I learned. I practiced a whole tour of Abbeys. Like I just went to Abbeys and
Got
did,
the Abbey Road
and
show
did
going.
tours.
You practiced this tour, you said?
Yeah, like I was on the road and I just drove from Abbey to Abbey.
Interesting.
As you do.
Is that like
Yikes.
Antiques Roadshow?
Exactly.
Yes,
It's just
but
like
for
that,
Abby.
but only
It's the same.
Abby's. Abigail's,
Exactly.
Abby's, Abs, perhaps.
Oh, abs.
So, but that's actually not
This
what we're
is
doing on April
compelling.
10th. It's compelling.
Thank
It's
you.
too compelling. Because what
Thank
we're
you.
really doing is doing the entire album, top to bottom. First track,
T to B.
second track. We're doing the third track. Are we doing the fifth
In
track?
Yes,
order.
but
We're doing
after
it in
number 4.
order after number 4. Nate,
Just saying.
count to 3.
Sequential order
And we're,
Yes,
we're going
good.
to do it as faithfully as possible for a foursome live. And,
of non-Liverpudlians.
You
You know,
know,
the Beatles is
The
as close to.
foremost cover band of the Empty Pockets.
Well, there's 4 of us. That's definitely true.
The
And there we are
foremost.
most. We are going to cover it as best we can. The Beatles is as close to a religion that I get.
yes.
So it should be fun. That's it's Easter this weekend. It's actually the weekend after Easter. So it's Saturday, April 10th. It's at 8 p.m. Eastern time, not Easter time.
We're doing a lot
confusing.
of good clarification in this bit.
This is the first track off that album. Join us. We'll play this again that day as well. We're going to do the whole thing. Even though we're doing one today, we're not going to skip it when we get to the show.
Certainly not.
That's correct.
Excellent. 2, 3.
Here come on flat top, he come grooving up slowly. He got juju eyeball, he want holy roller. He got hair down to his knee. Got to be a joker, he just do what he please. He wear no shoe shine, he got toe jam football, he got monkey finger, he shoot Coca-Cola. He said, I know you, you know me. One thing I can tell you is you got to be free. Come together right now over me.
We believe in the live fade out. Hashtag live fade out.
God, I
I'm
do
only at
love-
like 40%. I
know,
still have a lot to
you-
dial
going, just-
down.
You gotta listen. You know, I know it's hard.
You talking to me?
You talking to me?
You talking to me?
Who's she talking
Oh
to?
shoot!
Certainly not me.
Pushed everybody's freaking buttons.
Once I lived the life of a millionaire. Spent all my money, didn't have any cares. Took all my friends out for a mighty good time. Yeah, we bought bootleg liquor, Nate, champagne and wine. Then I began to fall so low. Lost all my good friends, had nowhere to go. If I get my hands on a dollar again, I'll hang on to it till that old eagle grins. 'Cause nobody knows you when you're down and out. In your pocket, you're not one penny. As for friends, well, you ain't got any. When you get back on your feet again, everybody wants to be your long lost friend. I said it's strange, yeah, without any doubt. Nobody knows you when you're down and out. Nobody knows you when you're down and out. In your pocket, girl, not one penny. As for friends, well, you ain't got any. When you get back on your feet again, everybody wants to be your long lost friend. I said it's strange without any doubt. Nobody knows you. Nobody knows you. Nobody knows you, baby, when you're down and out.
Oh, Eric and I have been getting really into Derek and the Dominoes.
Like really.
A single, it's basically a single Eric Clapton album. When he got sick of Blind Faith on tour, he started this band, Derek and the Dominoes, and that's public domain, baby. We looked it
domain.
up. We got to do a public domain album, guys.
Absolutely.
Just straight public domain.
Well, I'm not paying any licensing or whatever.
Public the domain.
We're the empty pockets.
Diane, we're looking for best comment today, and I liked your prompt. It was, what do you want to see in season 4?
Yeah, we've already gotten requests for more and less, which was, shocking.
Wait, you went out like right on the
uh,
key phrase, Diane.
We got more and less of what?
More and less of what? It's still a mystery.
m- m- more and less nudity were requested.
Oh.
Excellent. So is that by the same
So,
person or are those two
it's
separate
Wednesday.
requests?
Separate requests.
Wow. Less
I'm
nudity.
confused by this nudity.
Okay. I'll cover
For
up.
next
I mean, I
fall.
wouldn't be confused about that. Remember that Janet Jackson thing? People were very upset, and it was just the tiniest bit of nudity. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I take that back. I'm not going to cover up.
I'm not either.
In
Less
fact,
more
More
nudity. You know, with 3 things, Nate. What are my 3 rules of live show business? Do you remember the 3?
oh, let's see. Okay, no kids in a recording studio.
No children.
Good
That's
one.
my first one.
Good
Sure. No water.
No water fixtures. That's my second
and,
one.
no animals.
No animals. Okay,
Yeah.
so those are the 3 things that we won't have in season 4. No children, no water fixtures, and no animals. I was actually really rewarded, Ari, when we watched Adam's least favorite season of Parks and Rec, the final season when they skip ahead to 2017.
Yep.
And I wondered why they did that. And Amy Poehler gives an interview, and she's like, because we really wanted my character to have kids, but in no universe am I having babies on the
Yeah,
set.
no way.
And I'm like, respect,
way.
Amy Poehler.
For real.
I
That's one of
understand.
the rules. Diane, that's awesome. So we're looking for, what do we want to? What are you looking for in season 4? Juggling?
What can you imagine
More Nate?
from the 4 of us? Because we're willing to probably try it.
Can I
or
just say,
consider it.
our friend Kristen had chimed in. She wants like tight covers that showcase. I think she wanted covers that showcase how tight we are as a band. And we just gave her 2 of those in the same season. We didn't even have to get all the way to season 4.
Wow.
Back to back, tight as hell covers.
Adam, don't
Delivering.
lose momentum now. Keep that same tone of voice.
Kristen, you don't even have to tune in for
She's
season 4.
dancing with joy.
No, but even while we're
We
there,
did it. We
Adam,
did it.
keep that same tone of voice, keep that
Yes.
same energy.
Uh-huh.
We're starting baseball season tomorrow. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is a highly anticipated segment called Idiot Cubs Fan
If you don't know
by
much
Adam
about the
Velasco.
band, we're in Chicago, and many of us are longtime Cubs fans.
We're all longtime Cubs fans.
Adam is a serious
Don't
baseball
hold that
fan,
against us as a band.
And so he likes to, portray us in a nice light with this next character.
Yeah, this is a character I've been working on for a while. I've been using a lot of, the band themselves gives me a lot of fodder
Sure.
for this character. It's called, as Josh teased, Idiot Cub Fan, and I got a lot of things to say. First off, season starts tomorrow, so I took a poll. How many games are the Cubs gonna win this year? Let's see. What does the aggregate Idiot Cubs fan that is our band think? How many wins are the Cubs gonna get this year? Let's take a look. Do you remember your answers, guys? It's embarrassing.
Oh yeah, I do.
I remember.
Nate didn't understand. He mentioned Wayne Gretzky at one point. I don't think he knows who the Cubs are. It's fine. Moving on. Erica said 89 games, which is embarrassingly high. Josh said 86 games, which is embarrassingly high. And then Jux
Respect.
was the most pessimistic at 82 wins, which is still above 500.
Wow, Jux, we were all on
We're
the
all
same
the
page.
80s. That's pretty solid, actually. There it goes. Yeah, we don't need to listen to this
yeah.
anymore.
What?
When Jux has control, that's golden. Like
This is
we don't
beautiful.
even know if that's happening during live shows now that we got our in-ears in.
So nice.
Adam has no idea what's going on. That's
It's-
enough of listening to that.
The mansplaining just went down so many notches.
They
Dan,
take
what-
an average
There
of
he is.
steamer
Oh. That's enough
and
of that, Dan.
zips, and they take both
No,
of
no,
those
no. We need
projections
less Adam.
and they adjust it for playing.
Oh, thank you very much.
Ooh.
Excellent.
My mix just got like way better.
Get a little more
Less Adam,
Delamitri in
more
my mix. And my mix
Delamitri.
is just about perfect. You know what? Let's see if he can just catch up with us. That was the Idiot Cubs fan bit. Highly requested. This is a brand new song for you. It's called Outside Spectrum.
Need my mind to know it's true. Trust or not, that's all on you. Tributaries broken through, standing in the way. Be the flood that's washing out. Everything is all about. Now you'll have to figure out why it all seems so great. And that's when things start to change. The outside spectrum, it finds a new range, and you're sure those colors you see aren't the same.
Josh, we've been doing this 1 whole year. That is crazy. The first ones were just you and me, if I remember correctly. And
that's right.
It's been a year. It's a really strange year,
just
but it's
you and
good.
me doing live streams at first, not knowing what the heck was going on.
You know, I think we're gonna learn. We've all learning more about. It could be worse. Like thinking about any complaints I had of my life internally, like let's say January 5th, 2020. If I could be that person now, I'd be like, hey,
Got a lot of perspective.
don't worry about anything,
Yeah.
because whatever you're feeling bad about.
But you know, I think a lot of people aren't at their best right now, so relationships are hard. But I feel very glad to be strong in mine and strong in this band.
Yeah, I do too. Everyone who knows me knows. Everyone who knows me knows. Everyone who knows me knows. I'm coming home. On the first day we met, in those old tangled woods, your wings and your eyes sparkle blue. And as I recall, there was alcohol, so the details might be tangled too. You took my hand, you led me away from the lair of that unholy beast. You made our escape at the end of the day, then enjoyed us a pick-me-up feast. Like a caveman. It's not that I don't really try. We didn't care. He's just playing with your hair. And after each stroke, you would smile. Well, the first day we met at that old rodeo, the bowl must have been 4 foot wide. Just like bowling balls, our hands hit the walls. So we left there, yes, we left there just as you cried. Oh, well, who could have blamed you? They said it's not brutal, they lied. We didn't care, just untangled your hair. Then we drove till we reached Lakeshore Drive. On the first day we met, I'm coming home. On the first day we met, come on. On the first day we met, on that old wooden stage, you rolled your eyes and walked by. We didn't speak for nearly a week.
when we did. All you asked me was why. Why don't we take this path together? My only answer is okay. So we hit the road. From what I've been told, we found all that we wanted one day. On the first day we met, I'm coming home. On the first day we met, come on. 'Cause everyone who knows me knows. 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 I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Yes, we're Chicago bound. Touchdown at O'Hare. Yes, we're Chicago bound. But I'd follow you anywhere. I'm coming home. Yes, we're Chicago bound. Touchdown at O'Hare. I'm coming home. Yes, we're Chicago bound. But I'd follow you.
Oh, we haven't done that one in a while. Woo.
Yeehaw. Yeehaw.
That's it, baby.
That's a song and a half, Nate, and I don't mean it's a good better than another song by 50%. I mean
It's longer than certain songs.
it's longer than certain songs by 50%.
I read that pop music is getting shorter and shorter.
Interesting.
Like it used to be really short. Like the single used to be like, I don't know, like
2 minutes,
Yeah.
20 seconds.
And it got longer and longer and longer, and now it's since I think like the 2000s is getting shorter.
Old
and shorter
Town
and
Road
shorter.
changed the game.
How long is Old Time Road, do we know?
It's like, isn't it under 2?
Is it under
Is it
2?
Annie?
real?
A
Minute
30.
30?
Oh,
Yeah.
changed the game.
I didn't know that. I only listened to
Whoa.
it for like 40 seconds, but apparently I got halfway through.
Wow.
Buddy Holly did a bunch, right, clocking in at like 158,
Yeah, they were real.
205. That's impressive.
Like two verses, chorus, verse, chorus, out.
Get in, get out, say what you need to say.
Say what you need to
Oh,
say.
old John
That's
Mayer
a bit
special.
longer.
And
That
then
was a
say
bit
what you
longer.
need to say again.
We want to give away some stuff.
Yeah.
We're giving away
got
our
stuff.
Topo Chico, and then we add Empty Pockets merch. So it's a
It's a package.
It's a double
Double
package.
whammy.
Plus, we write a note and we all sign it. It's a pretty sick package. It's free. We have no rules. It's 100% to Diane's discretion, which
That's
I
how we
like
like
about this
things. Yeah.
contest. Diane,
Yeah.
do we have a winner of Weekly Online Concert, our finale episode of season 3?
I'm so excited by everyone's suggestions for season 4. Thank you so much for sharing and commenting, and of course for tipping. You guys are the best. David Andrew had a suggestion, which I loved, which was that well, he said monthly, but that we have guests come on and play with you guys, which
Gotta
we've
make-
done a few times, and those were always great shows.
And as vaccines are happening here,
We could see that
I
happening.
can see that happening
in,
in
studio.
real life.
Yeah.
On location. That's great. Let's
Great
get some
idea.
guests. You know, he's so shy, but he watches every show. You know, my guy from ELO,
Jeff Lynn.
Jeff Lynn. He's
That was suggested.
he's refused to be a guest. He continues to refuse.
He's
and I'm like,
coy,
Jeff,
but,
let's
you
not let it
know.
all be about your ego all the time. And Jeff's like, it's all about my ego all the time. And I say that stuff in front of him, and then he's even less likely to come on.
But you know,
Or
like he
show.
texts you every night, so like it's probably.
He texts me like, are you going to bed yet? He texts me in an English
So it's
accent.
probably-
You going to bed yet, Josh? And I'm like, nah, I'm going to read a little while. And he's like, night. And I'm like, night, Jeff. And that's my relationship with Jeff Lynn.
That's
Now,
a
if
good
you've
one.
never seen the dude talk about Rob Thomas
That's a bit.
in concert, Rob Thomas says Santana calls him every night
They're real close.
to say goodnight. And now they did do one of the Erica's least favorite songs, my most favorite songs. They did do Smooth together, but if
It's so catchy.
you should Google it, everyone. Maybe we'll try to find it and post it. Rob Thomas does claim to talk to Santana on a nightly basis, and I love that.
It's a great bit.
Before we and David Andrew, congrats. Before we go to traveling song, I want to hear something about Nate's sumo segment. Nate, we're talking about the captain of sumo, the king of sumo. What's it called?
So it's called the Yokozuna.
The
So
Yokozuna.
The Yokozuna is like the highest rank, and like it's like kind of a special rank.
What do you call it? The king of sumo.
Oh, the king of sumo.
The king of sumo.
So let's talk about the two Yokozunas that recently. We'll get there. You know what? We'll get there. So my man number one, we got Hakuho Sho. Hakuho Sho, we've talked about him multiple times. He is just a beast. He's the dominant wrestler right now in sumo. He holds a lot of records. So he's a Yokozuna. It's the highest rank. You can see that white cord that he's got around him. What Yokozuna means is literally horizontal rope, and it's named for like this ceremonial rope that they wear, and they do a whole ceremony before the start of each day of the basho, using this ceremonial rope to kind of cleanse the wrestling area, or what's called the doyo, of like bad spirits and stuff like that.
And then you wear it after it's
I do that
cleansed.
before you guys all get here.
Yep. Man, so the belts like this can weigh up to 44 pounds. How heavy is your belt?
My belt is 44 pounds, always.
Wow.
Always 44.
You're
I
a
go with the
beast.
44.
Absolutely.
I have multiple
beast.
poundage like at a bowling alley at home.
Oh, sure. So you go and you select, like, maybe I'll take the 12, and
Yeah.
you're like, no, today's a 44 day.
44. I'm wearing
It
a
looks
44-pound
like
belt.
it's made out of like paper, but obviously not.
It's a bunch, so it's a
Does he have to
lot
wear
of
it?
rope twisted together. They don't have to wear it during the competition. They just wear it for the beginning ceremony.
Okay.
For like the doyo, it's called
not-
the doyo iri.
It's for the It's a ceremonial rope.
It's a ceremonial
not a
rope, but the
wrestling rope.
right.
Sumo rope.
But they're named after this rope, and so it's like pretty tied into what a yokozuna is to do this the ceremony, and they're held to a bunch of really hardcore standards because they're in this position of
Like, don't get in trouble. Don't be on the
essentially
news.
don't get in trouble. Don't be knocking people out or whatever. But also they have to perform really well, or at least not embarrassingly, every basho, or
they
they're
don't keep-
expected to. And so what can happen is what happened with my man Kakeru is he was a yokozuna up until just like a couple of days ago.
Uh-oh.
And he retired because he's been missing from a bunch of bashos. And the Yokozuna, there's like a board, essentially, that decides this, the Yokozuna Deliberation Council. And so they can say, like...
The EDC, at YDC.
Yeah,
sure.
well, you know the YDC.
Yeah.
They're part of the JSA, the
yeah,
Japan Sumo Association.
Right,
And
right.
so the YDC said to the JSA, what we need to convince this guy to retire. And so they give like a recommendation for retirement. And Kakeru was like, I'm out of here.
So he's not like
He's
disenfranchised.
forced retiring, like at a law firm.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, almost like at a law firm. Yeah, I think they walked him out of the doyo with like a paper box
With
full
honors?
of his goods.
Was that sounds not honorable. That sounds like get out of our
Sounds
office.
like a dishonorable
sounds-
charge, but
I love this. The Yokozuna.
The Yokozuna. Thank you for learning about Yokozuna with me
the
today.
king of sumos.
That's cool.
Chuck's like, that's not right. I'm like, that's what it is. Here we go. I've been traveling far too long to find the place I belong. Let's roll now, travel on, yeah. I once knew a girl and she was my whole world, couldn't be.
Just could not be.
That's why I won't now travel free, yeah, so free. I'd like to believe in a place there for me, baby. All I want and all I know.
All I want and know.
I'm tired of faking these dreams now I'm taking. On my road I go. I've been traveling far too long baby, all I want and all I know.
I want to know.
I'm tired of faking these dreams now I'm taking. On my road I go. I've been traveling far too long to find a place I belong.
We'll travel
That's right, now I'll travel on and on and on and on and on. Yeah. Oh, I will travel on.
I hope so.
Oh, goodness. What's that, Ari?
I hope so. I hope we get to travel soon.
We are going to travel soon. We're about to announce some September dates. Yes, yes, yes.
My shirt is designed by a friend of mine.
Who designed it?
My friend Lauren, who I've known since I
What's
was
the
like
brand?
2 years old. I've known
Wow,
her
it's
forever.
beautiful.
She tie-dyed this shirt, and her brand is called Studio LMC.
Studio LMC. Got to check that out. Check out
Great
Studio
shirt.
LMC. Check out Topo Chico. We love you. Thank you to our crew. It's Jux, Mr. Daniel McCormick himself on the sound. Annie Scaball
Making it look good.
directing. Diane Nora's in New York. And AJ is responsible for the look behind you. This has been great, guys. It's awesome spending time with all of you, spending time with you online, with you guys on Zoom. We will be back on April 28th with more weekly online concert. Is it improved? Well,
Yeah.
it'll be on April 28th. I mean, it'll
No.
be different.
We'll see.
We don't
we'll
know.
see.
Cook it
We'll
works.
be older.
We'll be older.
Yeah.
We'll be like,
I like to think we're
29
like
days older.
a fine bunch of wine.
We're like a fine bunch of wine that you're not supposed to age. Just ask Al Stewart.
Well, keep
Ask
it
Al.
properly preserved.
Al's watching. Al, what's up, buddy?
Come on, Al.
And
Good
then
to
Gets
see ya.
it.
we got
Al's watching his
Abbey
private
Road.
channel.
I'm going to text Al about our Abbey Road show, so we should rehearse even more.
Ooh,
we got
yeah.
we're
Ooh.
doing Abbey Road in its entirety in a theater. It's going to be really sweet.
Woo, woo.
Join us on April 10th. It's free. It's free and it's everywhere.
And it's a live stream, so you'll be able to see it at home.
Next episode of Weekly Online Concert is season 4, so it's on April 28th. Wow. Cannot believe it. Diane, thank you for joining us. David Andrew, you're a big winner, my friend. Topo Chico merch and Pockets merch coming your
Congrats.
way. Season 4 in about a month.
I wrote a song, turned out anthemic, but there are no people at the stadium today. Even on the soft side of this pandemic, I wish that it would get up and go away. Oh, wish that it would get up and go away.
So smooth.
I thought the first time in the pandemic, I wrote a song, turned out anthemic, but there are no people at the stadium today. And it be so smooth, even on the soft side of this pandemic. I wish that it would get up, get on up, and go away. Oh, wish that it would get up and go away. Thank you so much for watching, y'all. Wish that it would get up and go away. Oh, wish that it would get up and go away.
Sorry.
Thanks for watching,
Thanks,
everybody.
everyone.
Love you.
Unbelievable.
Hope to see you.